show. It's a more chilled one, and I'm just reading comments and taking multi-guests. Grant says, the downfall of this guy's career is so sad. Send him donations to pay bills. I've literally made 7 cents. I ain't paying no fucking bills, Grant. David says, you can't say British flag on the radio anymore. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Will the Church of England ever give reparation to the black community but their gains from slavery? Probably not. I thought it was, okay, Mitchell, well done. That's a funny joke. Balling out of control. I don't know what that means. I thought it was Jenny Eclair with The Hangover. Well done, Mitchell. Finally read that one out for you. Why don't TV channels touch you anymore? Load of reasons. I was difficult to work with. I felt, fashion. And I kind of stopped pursuing it. And, they just got bored of me. That happens, Grant. I know you feel like you're having a dig at me. But seriously, when someone's using a fake profile picture and has no videos up and will not accept an invitation to, can't multi-guest with you, mate. You got 0 followers. You're following 0 people. You're clearly someone that has been blocked under another account. So well done. If anyone wants, can I just check? Have you got the multi-guest option on your thing? Johnny says, weak, woke, leftist crank. Good luck with your new buddies. They will turn on you. Thank you. How are the cats? The cats are great. They've been sitting in front of the fire, but I don't know where they've gone. Now, are you still thinking about doing a TikTok version of the 11 o'clock show? Yeah, I was talking to someone very important about that last night. What's your thoughts on Amir Khan? He comes across as a bit thick but likable. Yeah, he's thick. Don't know about the other bit. You had more success on TV than many could dream of. I did very well. I did very, very well. I don't need to stream for one more day. Don't know what it means. No multi-guest options. Oh, they've removed. So has the multi-guest option gone for you? I think I've knocked a button. Oh no, here we go. There we go. It's working. It's working. It's working. Oh, they just wanted to test it, and that's okay. That's okay. Let's see who this is. Yes, hello.
Hello, Ian. Morning.
Hello. Morning.
Sorry, I actually don't know what I wanted to say. I was just a bit starstruck. I didn't realise you were going to accept me. I've got nothing interesting to say. I'm so sorry. I just think you're a legend.
Well, shall I cut you off?
I made one little comment in the chat just saying about the free speech thing. It was boring, but listen, I love you.
About free speech radio?
Yeah, no, just saying that free speech has never existed. It's always just in someone. We have free speech in your head. You can say what you want, but you can't. You can think.
You can listen. You can say anything you want, but there are consequences. So if I went on the radio and said, "Kill all of this section of the population," or "such and such is a paedophile," with no evidence, I can say it. I can go on and say any words I want, but there will be consequences for that. So.
That's what my point is. I'm trying to agree. And I do think it has got a little bit silly. I'm not going to lie. I think that we should be allowed to be a little bit more...
Like what?
I've got a very dark sense of humour. This is my point.
Okay, here we go. Now we get into the crux.
I have.
What is it you want to say that you're not allowed to say?
I don't think that I have a problem. I'm talking more like I'm just a nobody who lives in a little flat, and I talk to my mates and I can say what I want. I think it's difficult for people in the public eye. Okay, what can people in the public eye not say that they want to say? Well, I'm guessing speaking for other people, but I'm just personally saying I find it quite restrictive because I've got a... Okay,
what is restrictive? You've just said it wasn't restrictive. What can't you say that you want to say? It's not a joke. It's a serious question. You're saying that free speech is restrictive. Well, what can't you say that you want to say?
Well, people who get offended by just...
By
I don't
what?
like people. I don't know. I don't know.
So you've come on to say that we don't have free speech and there is stuff that you can't say that you want to say, but you cannot remember what it is you want to say that you can't say. It's not a great look, is it?
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think I'm just a bit like, I wasn't expecting to be jumped up this quick, so I'm just trying to think about.
Okay, but you've made a big statement that you have absolutely zero to back it up with.
All right, well, you can't talk about disabilities, really, because people get upset. You can't talk about...
Hang on, let's stop there. Let's stop there. What can't you say about disabilities? We're talking about disabilities now. So
Okay,
what can't you say?
Okay, well, I don't know.
Exactly. With respect, you're talking bollocks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, you are. What do you want to say about people with disabilities that you can't say?
Okay, that's just a bad example.
Okay, come up with a good example.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably failing at this.
You're talking complete and utter bollocks. You're talking complete and utter bollocks. You can't talk about disability. Huh? What? What? What does that mean? She's done really well for someone picked out of a hat. She clicked the button. You're bullying this lady. There is so much we can't talk about. Like fucking what, Julie? Like what? Yes, hello.
I can say what I want, mate. I can say what I want whenever I want. You're all right. How you doing?
Yes, hello, Dave.
Yeah, no, it's me. It's fine.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were handsome.
No, because I can say what I want. I can say what you want. I'm interested. Did you say you watched the Chevy Chase documentary?
Yes, I did. Yes.
We watched it last night.
Yeah.
What is he a good guy or is he a bad guy?
He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy, and they cheated a little bit by doing the stuff about his parents, right? That's obviously had a big impact. When he's asked the question, he does that and doesn't talk about it. But he's 80 years old. He needs to take responsibility for his action. And the guy that was talking about the situation on Community where he used that word, he didn't use that word to him. He used it to a woman of colour who has since issued a statement saying, no one gets to speak on my behalf about that story. I've never spoken about it. At the moment, I do not want to speak about it. So no one can speak on my behalf.
And they really brushed over that really quickly, didn't they? It was a tiny part of that. They sort of said, oh, he sort of said this, but we think he might have said that. And it was like, I don't know. But the thing that blew me away the most, I don't know if you noticed this,
yes,
how incredibly unfunny he was, as he is today. Because he was making jokes and I was like, I don't even know what he's going for there. That was just weird.
I do like Chevy Chase and I do like a lot of his films. And but I mean, he's an 80-odd-year-old man. I didn't like it when they were leaning into the he's had heart disease, so his memory isn't very. I thought that was a cop out. But so, do you think he's a goodie or a baddie?
I don't know. I come away from that thinking I felt a bit sorry for him. But
I want you to make a decision, David.
I'm not going to do that because I can say what I want. I said that at the start of the call. I just will say this. If I ever slap my head to pretend to kill a bug and then pretend to eat it, can you tell me that's not funny? Because I'd need to know. Like, I wouldn't want people to go, oh, that's great.
But that bit as a counsellor was interesting because he was being asked about being hit by his parents.
Was he what during that bit? I thought he was being asked about Community, and he was using it as a bit of a distraction.
I seem to remember that was him being asked about his parents when he did that.
Oh, you're probably right. I was on my phone for most of it.
Fucking idiot. Julie says you need to speak to a person who is able to... Sorry, Dave, I cut you off. I forgot that I know you. If you want to come back on, come back on. Julie says you need to speak to a person who is able to articulate better regarding free speech. Oh, so thick people... I'll invite you on, Julie. So thick people aren't allowed to talk about free speech, so you're censoring thick people. I bet you don't come on. Who decides what? Sorry, Dave, I cut you off. If you do want to come back, do I was in the thing. Who decides who is intelligent enough Julie, you're not coming on to defend it. I spent nearly 2 decades in the police and I know firsthand the lack of free speech. Julie, either come on or fuck off. Come on or fuck off. Don't keep doing your little snipey comments in there. No, you're not going to come on. All right, well, you've said stuff. You've said it freely. And there are consequences of that, and you're muted for the stream. Come on if you want. How do I come on? I just invited you. There we go. I've just invited you again. Come on. Just invited you. I've just invited you. All you got to do is click the accept button. It's all you got to do. Hell no, cut me off whenever you want to switch me. Yes, Julie.
Hello there.
What can't you say that you want to say? Let me ask the question. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Over me.
Yeah, because let me finish the question. No.
Articulate. That is not what I said. I said they didn't articulate. That doesn't make a person thick.
Okay.
That's rude to assume that someone who can't articulate is thick.
So I shouldn't call them thick.
No, why should you call them thick? Because they can't articulate. That doesn't make a person thick.
So you're censoring my free speech.
No, I'm.
You're telling me. You're telling me not to call. You're telling me not to call people thick.
No,
you're telling me what to say.
No,
You've literally just fucking stitched yourself up.
I literally just said the person can't be thick just
That's not what you
because they
said.
can't articulate.
You said
that you're manipulating this conversation to suit
no, I'm
your
not.
narrative.
I'm just using your words. You said you can't call people thick in a conversation about free speech. So you've just told me what to say.
You
not a
are
great
assuming
start.
that because I said you're assuming because I said that person wasn't able to articulate.
Okay.
I was making the accusation that they were thick.
Okay.
Far from it.
So you've told me I can't call people thick.
You can call anybody anything you like. That's
so
up
you've
to you.
changed. Okay,
Don't
you've
say
changed.
I'm calling them thick.
You've changed.
Don't say I'm calling them thick.
I didn't say you were
You
calling
put
them
them
thick.
words into my mouth.
I didn't say you were calling them thick.
You did. You said. So they're thick, are they? No, they're not thick.
That's a question.
They're just
I didn't say, Julie, you're not very good at this, so let me help you.
You're being very pedantic. You're being just pedantic.
We're talking
That's
about.
all you're doing.
We're talking about free speech. So words are really, really important in this conversation. You call it pedantic. I call it being accurate, especially when you're lying.
What am I lying about?
Could you stop whatever it is you're doing and focus on this conversation?
No, I'm working. I'm working.
Right. Okay. Well, it's going to be difficult because you're not really paying attention and you're not up to this.
I am fully paying attention to you.
Okay. So you said you said people were thick. I didn't do that, and you've just semi-quoted me. You've paraphrased back to me. I didn't say that's what you said. Sorry.
Okay. That's life.
And
you said. If you don't let me speak, then I can't answer, can I? You said on the type-in that I think they're thick. So you've assumed.
Okay, so you've just changed what you said. You've just changed what I said.
Fair enough. I've clarified for you.
Okay, well done. Thank you.
What I was referring to
is free speech. It's free speech. I can say what I want.
But let me speak then, and I can have my free speech.
But you've told me I can't call people thick.
So you're telling me you're censoring me.
You're censoring me.
If you're talking over me, then I haven't got my free speech.
Well, when you're talking bollocks and you've got nothing interesting or accurate to say. Yeah.
That's your opinion. Doesn't make it right.
I'm allowed to say it. Does she know how bad she is at this?
I'm not saying you can't call. I'm not saying you can't say that.
What can't you say that you want to say?
I can't even say it on here. So how can I tell you that's an absolute...
Say it. I'll take the consequences.
I'm not getting myself arrested.
Say it. I'll take the consequences.
No, don't incite me to have the police knocking on the door. Thank you.
Give us a clue.
Speak about immigration. I can't speak about religion. I can't speak about race. I can't speak about transgender without getting myself into trouble. I'm not going to say it on here because I can get...
That's nonsense.
It's not nonsense. I've experienced it firsthand.
Unless you're saying...
prove a negative.
Unless you're saying... Thank God you're not a police officer anymore. Thank God. Thank God. So unless you're saying, I want to exterminate an entire section of people, You can say what you want. If you don't agree with
if you believe that wholeheartedly, that's what's wrong with this country.
If oh God, if you're saying, I'm assuming you don't like trans people.
Why are you assuming that?
Because you've mentioned the trans community and not being able to talk about it.
We're talking about free speech.
So you like, and I know, and we're going to hone in. Julie, we're going to hone in on something that you think you can't talk about. Do you like trans people, yes or no?
I have no negative or positive feelings.
Why did you mention them? Why did you mention them?
We are talking about what we believe we can and can't say.
Okay. Therefore, can you pick one of those? Can you pick one of those you have an opinion on? I mean, you mentioned them all, so I'm guessing you have opinion on all of them, but maybe you don't.
I have opinion on religion. I'm a Christian, so I have an opinion on religion.
Okay. What can't you say? What can't you say about religion that you want to say? What, you hate Muslims?
We're already bringing in an Islamic law, so we can't talk about that.
Okay, so you literally just did. I mean, what you said is factually incorrect, but you literally just said it.
Well, you can say the word, obviously, but you can't criticise it.
You literally just criticised it.
How did I criticise it?
You says we're living in Islamic law and we can't talk about it. Well, that's a criticism.
No. I can't criticise it. I can criticise
you literally just criticised it.
I can't criticise the religion. What did I say? That was a criticism of the religion.
You said we're living under Islamic law, which isn't true.
No, I didn't say I did not say we were living under. You
said we're living in. Was it in or under? No, it was one of those two.
We are bringing in a law about.
It's not what you said. Here's the thing, Julie. It's literally.
You can manipulate this.
I'm not manipulating. I'm not manipulating. I'm quoting back to you. I mean,
you are.
Well, what I'll do is I'll clip this and you can watch it back. I'm literally quoting back what you said, and you're changing it.
Law.
That's not what you said, Julie. That's not what you said.
Okay, you believe what you want to believe. That is. I'm not stupid.
Well, you are, because that's not what you said. You said we're living in Islamic law. That's what you said.
We're not living like that. So I won't say that.
Okay, so you're changing it again. All right. So what are you saying now?
What I am saying, okay, is that we are bringing laws in to prevent us from criticising the Islamic religion.
Okay, okay, there are bits of Islam that I fucking hate and I think are disgusting.
Good.
All right, and I said it. No one's... Yep. Hang on.
Go into detail for me.
No one's...
Go into detail for me.
Well,
I can say there's bits I absolutely detest, but I may not be able to go into detail about those things.
Say it. No one knows who you are. No one knows... No one knows who you are. I would be the one that gets in trouble. Say it.
No, because I know how these things work. I can have a police officer at my door questioning me about my beliefs.
What are you doing there? Because it's rude. Okay, could you stop for a second and have a conversation? Because it's rude.
I'm on a time scale.
Well, the thing is, you're not paying attention and you're all over the place.
I'm paying attention because I can't.
Well, you keep saying things and then saying you didn't say them.
Well, that's your I can't help it if you don't hear or you misunderstand what I've said.
Okie dokie. I misunderstood. Okay, so I still don't know what do you want to say? You want to send them back? Is that what you want to say?
No, I would certainly have a strong belief on illegal immigration and
this is different. This is different from Islam.
You're right. It absolutely
Are we talking about Islam or are we talking about illegal immigrants?
I believe there should be much stricter laws with regards. We're talking about religion because that's where
we're talking about religion. Let's focus on religion. Good.
That's what we started on.
Well, we started with trans, but now we're talking about religion.
Well, no, we didn't start on trans. I mentioned a series of things.
And trans is one of them.
You honed into that, and then we decided we'll stay on to the religion.
So let's go on to the religion. So what are you saying?
There are aspects of that religion that I would 100% ban. We should have much stricter, much more. See, even now I'm having to make sure I choose my words carefully.
Good, words are important. Words are important.
Yeah, absolutely,
so go on, take your time.
So we need to have mosques that are much more regulated.
How
so
would you?
know.
What do you mean by that? I don't know
because,
what. Let me finish the question, Julie, because otherwise you don't know what I'm going to ask you, do you? So let me finish the question. I don't know what an unregulated mosque is. So what regulation would you like to bring in?
That they're not able to preach behind closed doors hatred.
Okay, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Neither of us are going to prison for that. We're allowed to say that.
No, we're not. But if we
no. We're not going to prison, or we're not allowed to say it.
No, we're not going to prison for what we've said. But if we were to go into more detail,
I'm still waiting for an example.
But this is what I'm still
waiting. Please let me ask a question, Julie. Otherwise, you won't be able to answer it. I mean, if you're answering questions I haven't asked, that's fucking amazing. But you're not. I have no. Someone says ban Sharia law. I don't know what Sharia law is. I have no idea what the fuck you are banging on about. You have put these self-imposed rules. Listen, if you're saying we should go and attack an entire sector or anyone, yeah, you can say that, but there are consequences, and you will be in trouble for saying that. You accept that's okay, right? If you're encouraging violence,
absolutely,
you should be arrested. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do you want to send them back home? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand the bit that you can't say.
Well, I can't. That's the whole point, isn't it? That you can't say it. I mean, that's just a ridiculous notion to put forward, isn't it? Say it, but I'm not allowed to say it. I mean, that's crazy. Let's talk about something we can say then.
No, I don't want to. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in stuff we can talk about because you're fucking boring. What I'm interested in is the stuff that you can't. Is this? I'm allowed to say what I want. It's free speech.
It doesn't.
Free speech, love.
Being rude.
No, it doesn't. Exactly.
No.
That's
and we're
it.
entitled to be rude, and I'm entitled to tell you that.
And you're entitled to be racist if you want.
It should be about.
You're entitled to be racist if you want, but you have to accept that when you say something racist, people will call you racist. That's one of the consequences of your words.
But when if you object to, and I'm giving an example of something now, which is what we can talk about.
It's like arguing with a bowl of custard.
When you are having 8 police officers knock on your door because you have put something on a WhatsApp group criticising a school, that is not free speech, is it?
Well, right. I know the case you're talking about because I know the person personally, and it's. Sorry?
I said, yeah, okay.
Could you come closer to the phone? It's very, very rude.
To me. I can't come any closer.
Well, you're moving. You're moving further away, and it's really, really rude. Please let me finish. This is really important stuff, and I don't think you're giving it the attention that you deserve.
Well, okay. Well, I can't get you any closer. You're right next to me.
I'm so glad you're not a copper. Fuck me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't believe you ever were a copper.
Fair enough. That's up to you.
Yeah, don't believe you were ever a copper.
Well, you don't have to. I'm not that's fine. That's up to you, isn't it?
I think you're a liar. I think you're a liar.
Well, that's entirely up to you. You don't know me, so you haven't got a clue.
I've got a clue.
Well, you think you have.
Yeah. Okay.
You think you have.
Yeah.
But obviously, I can tell you I'm wrong, and you're entitled to have your opinion. And
you started coming on. The first thing you said was, "You can't call someone thick." When you've come on to argue about free speech, you've been telling me what I can't. So
we had a conversation, and I said to you, "Let me clarify that you're entitled to say that you're entitled because it's free speech. You're entitled to say." That, but what I was getting to,
you can say anything you want to say.
The point I was getting to is you made that assumption that is what I was referring to, when in actual fact I was just saying that a person doesn't necessarily have to be thick because they can't articulate.
Okay. Well, you put in the boundary that I shouldn't be talking to people who can't articulate about free speech.
I didn't even say that.
Tell me exactly what you said. Tell me exactly what you said.
Unless I go right back.
Well, then how do you know
that's along the lines of
Julie, you're not up to this. You're not focusing. Not up to this.
That's why you want to go. You're not up to this.
No, you're boring.
Well, that's fair enough. But see you later. You don't have to stay.
Well, I'm staying. You're fucking off.
Oh, bye. See you later. Makes no odds to me, mate.
What a horrible, horrible person. What a horrible person. We all know what she wanted to say. Right. We all know the cat. You coming in or out? Come in. There we go. We all know what she wanted to say. And you can say it. There are consequences. You cannot say what you like without legal consequences. Therefore, it's not really free speech. Well, it is. It depends what you're saying. If you are inciting, Julie was brilliant, slaughtered him. If you're inciting violence, then there are consequences. The famous example, right? You're in a theatre. If you shout, fire, then you will be prosecuted. You're allowed to do it. You can do it. But there are consequences to it. There are consequences to it. UK Bear says free speech is different to hate speech. And it is. You can say those things. Auntie says this dude is so self-absorbed. Excuse me, it's unreal. You're free to say whatever you want, but there are consequences depending on what you say. You get arrested for just offending people. Okay, let's see what else we got. Someone called England. Fucking hell.
Hiya, hello.
Hello.
I wanted to come in when Julie was talking, but she's gone now.
Thank Christ.
I'm not trying to be rude, but have you noticed all the people that bang on about free speech just have this agenda, whether it's to do with race or trans or LGBTQ, they just have this agenda. Have you noticed? Like all they want to do is just upset people, but they're too scared to upset people because they're scared of being arrested. Have you noticed this?
It does tend to, you're right, to focus on race, religion, immigrants and trans issues, right? And we know what they're not saying. We know what they're not saying. Just have the guts to say it, you know. In terms of trans issues, just fucking let people get on with their lives. Just let people get on with their lives. Who cares? Who cares?
It's not harming you, is it?
No. In terms of religion, let people, you know, there within every religion, there are violent extremists. Oh, there's no violent Christians. Anders Breivik, anybody? Go and Google the name Anders Breivik. There are. You know, look at what the far-right Christians are doing in America right now. And there are terrible Muslim people. Oh, my God, I said there are terrible Muslims. Yeah, I'm allowed to fucking say that. There's terrible Christians. There's terrible Jews. There's terrible atheists. They're everywhere, right? Every group will have terrible people and every group will have wonderful people. Illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants are different from refugees, and the two are often conflated. I don't know. It's a pointless. It's not something I tend to get into on here, but I've got into it on here, and that's where we are. I don't want to talk about. Can we move on to fun stuff? Can we move on to fun stuff?
I am out.
I don't like you. Let's try. My spidey senses. Yes.
Hey mate, yeah, just wanted to say you're kind of doing like a public service of weeding out all the donuts in society. I don't know how you've managed to do it, how you find them, but it's amazing. Just everyone that comes on and says something stupid.
I'm a donut magnet. And you know, some people are going, well, this guy's saying something fucking stupid. I'm a donut magnet.
It's just amazing. It's like everyone that comes on and says something stupid, it's like, right, don't want to deal with you. See ya.
I'm not going to have you on. Julie showed why he's not on mainstream radio anymore. She was amazing. Okay. Wow, if you think that's amazing, I think you need to be recalibrated. I'm getting bored of this conversation. I want to move on to fun things.
Ian, come bum.
Go on.
Come bum.
Do it with my name.
Ian, come bum. You're a come bum. Come bum.
Keep going. This is good.
Come bum. Come bum. Ian is a come bum. Come bum. Come bum. Ian is a come bum. Come bum. Do the dance if you're a come bum. Do a dance if you're a come bum. Yeah. Look at ya.
What's a come bum? Having so much fucking fun today. There is this will go out as a podcast later on the phone-in show. Go and look for that. Oh, that's absolutely made my day. Thank you for that, man. That has totally made my day. Come on.
Big up,
Yes.
Ian. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Any plans for the weekend?
No, I've got nothing planned this weekend.
Happy days. Well, yeah, fair enough. So what's your thoughts on reform?
You're not interested in my thoughts on reform.
I am. That's why I'm asking you.
No, you're not. What you want me is for me to say something, so you can either agree with me, which I suspect you know you won't, or you can argue with me. And I'm not interested in having a conversation with you about reform.
All right. Can I rephrase the question? What about vegans?
Well, that's not rephrasing the question. That's a completely different question.
All right. Yeah. But what's your thoughts on vegans?
I'm not prepared to get involved in that conversation. It's dull.
Or do you just dance the cum bum instead?
Yes, I do.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
fair enough. And he says, damn, this guy's ego is next level. I just danced to a child singing Ian Cumbum. How is that my ego? Fucking hell. Twat.
Hey, Ian,
yes.
How are you doing?
What do you want?
I just want to say you are the man because you saved that boy one day on live. And you're an inspiration, bud.
Thank you, man.
You're an inspiration.
Thank
That's
you.
all I wanted to say.
Can I ask how you are?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Good.
I'm fine, thanks. Thank you very much for asking. But no, you're an inspiration, pal. So I just wanted to take the time to come on and say that.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I should thank you. Chelsea, Lisa, Mags, Karen, Ivan, Junior, Cam, Tracy, 50 Shades, Big Head, Blue Nose, Grumpy, Go Pulse. Thank you for the gift. Sorry, I've been ignoring the gifters there. Let's try this. I don't like you, but you're funny, says Ross.
Hello, Ian.
Yes?
Yeah, regarding this freedom of speech thing, should it be based on fact?
No, because then that rules out opinion.
Okay, fair comment.
Was that sorted? Easy. Says there's free speech but won't give his thoughts on vegan. Well, that's my right, is to not give my thoughts on vegan if I don't want to. Yes? Peter? Peter?
Hello, mate.
Yes? Fucking hell. What do you want?
Justice. When do I want it?
Now. Okay, this isn't going very well. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what you were planning, but this isn't really working.
No, I just pressed the button by mistake. I didn't even
Okay, well, I'll press that button deliberately. You can fuck off.
Hello?
Yes?
What do you get when you go for your meal deal? Sandwich, crisp, drink, go on.
I've only ever done a meal deal once. I don't do meal deals.
Oh, that's
I just want a sandwich. I don't want crisps and I don't want pop. I just want a sandwich.
What's your go-to sandwich then?
Oh, fuck me. It's that horrible cheese and onion paste.
Oh,
it's disgusting,
yes.
But I love it. I want a whole vat of that shit, and I just want to put my hands in and scoop it out. It's horrible, but I love it.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you for your...
You're very welcome. David says you don't do meal deals. I did it once, and I thought it was fun. But I don't want crisps. Would you live stream a Lost rewatch? No, I wouldn't. I don't like crisps. Luigi, thank you for the roses. Listen, if your name is 4 words, gay, ping, ash, ol, you're not coming on. However often you click come on, you're not coming on. This guy's called Resin Fire. Resin Fire. We got a tough guy. Yep.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, Ian? Just a quick thought on something. Didn't the High Court in 2020 say that the right to have free speech isn't worth having if you can't be offensive? It's not worth having that free speech.
I don't know.
As long as you're not inciting hatred and violence and stuff. So what's your?
I don't know if they said that or not. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. 2020. Court of Appeal said that the right to speak is not worth having if you cannot cause offence. It's your human right to offend. It's your right to not listen.
Okay.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't understand the point that you think you're making.
The point I'm making is that you should be allowed to say what you want to say as long as you're not segregating people and making people feel vulnerable, inciting hatred.
That sentence kind of grew as you got to the end. Inciting hatred and violence. You can say it, but there are legal consequences. I can't say, let me pick something that you wouldn't. All 25-year-olds, we should go and batter them. Let's go and round them all up and batter them and send them. I can say it, but there would, change 25-year-olds for whatever is the hate du jour. But there should be. I'm not 100% sure what the point is you're making, and I'm a bit bored. So we're going to move.
Hello.
Yep.
Why do you think people are so angry these days? Have they always been angry, or has it been last 10 years or so?
It's the. I think it's the last 10 years or so.
And like social media, just everyone has their own voice, and they think they're right.
I think it's encouraged now. I'm bored. Disco Dolly says, I was in the news, re my awfully custody case. I was given a gagging order. So? Alan Partridge shrugging shoulders gif. Try the big donk. I didn't understand the point you were making, Resin. I just didn't understand it. Yes?
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Just a quick one. I'm dying to know. I watched a lot of your material. Bob Mortimer used to ring you joking around on the radio.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
All I want to know is, was you aware of it? Was it a setup?
Was
like
not a setup. It wasn't a setup. I knew he listened to the show because I remember once he emailed me about a caller that was lying and I didn't pick up on the lie. And I've worked with Bob. Bob wrote a pilot show for me and Mackenzie Crook that we filmed. So I've worked with Bob in the past. I didn't recognise him on the first call, but Catherine, who was producing, did. I went, no, it's not Bob. It's not Bob. And then about 10 seconds into the second call, I realised it was Bob. We never spoke. We spoke about it like maybe a year after, but we never really spoke about it while he was doing it.
Amazing. Listen, I love your work.
Thank you, Big Donk. Thank you, Big Donk. Bob, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's not happening. Let's try Sandra. Disco Dolly Sarah says, my point was we don't have free speech.
Hi.
Sarah, you've literally just told us. You've literally just said it to us. So you've got free speech.
Anyway,
Why are people so fucking thick? Yes.
I'm here now. So what's your thoughts on animal testing and about the government actually stopping people from protesting about it?
Let me stop you here. I'm not interested.
Why? You should be interested. They're animals, and they're being killed and tested for your
Please don't
shampoo,
tell me.
for your toothpaste, for hairspray, for
fuck?
everything, deodorant, a lot. You should be concerned. You should stop it. It's not fair. It's
I don't have the power to stop it. I don't run a fucking Vosine lab.
No, but
Listen, please don't tell me. I'm not interested.
But aren't you concerned?
Not right now, no.
Well, you should be.
Please don't tell me what I should be concerned about.
I'm concerned. And
Okay,
it
you're
upsets me.
concerned. Yeah, and it upsets you that I don't care.
But
don't tell
that's
me what I
heartless.
should. Don't
That's
tell me.
heartless.
Don't tell me what I should be concerned
It is
about.
heartless, though, isn't it, Ian?
No, you're heartless.
Why is
you're
it
you're a
not?
bully. You're a bully.
I'm not a bully.
You're bullying
I
me.
don't batter these dogs.
There are other forms
I
of bullying.
want to protect these dogs
You're
that are
metaphorically
bred
battering me.
purely for testing. They're breeding dogs.
Let me know when you finish,
Beagle
then I'll
cam.
come in. Let me know when you
They're
finish,
breeding
I'll
these
come in.
dogs, and their puppies are being tested on until they die, and then they get incinerated, and then they start again. There's hundreds and hundreds
You're
of
fun
beetle
at
camps,
parties, aren't you?
and it needs
Beetle
stopping.
camps?
Yes.
Beetles?
Beagle. They're
Jeremy
beagles.
Beadles?
No.
Okay.
Beagle
Please
dog.
don't tell me what I should be concerned about.
But don't you have any compassion for them? Don't you love animals?
I've got 3 cats.
Well, there you go then. Don't you think you should?
I don't care.
Why? That's awful.
I don't care.
Right. Okay then. What else can I say? But I've let everybody on the live know.
People know this is happening. Everyone knows it's happening.
Yeah, but why are the government stopping people from
I don't care.
protesting about it?
I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I hate
You're
the
boring.
government.
You're boring. Goodbye. Fucking hell. It's the Dickhead Club today, isn't it? Welcome, Josh. 5, 4, Luigi, 3, 2, 1. It's your connection, Luigi Bobnot, Little Legs, Bartner, Supermo, Claire, Adam, thank you for the gift. Let's try this one.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I just wanted to talk about something that wasn't free speech, because I feel like if I hear that word again, I'm going to shoot myself.
Dear God. Dear God.
What's your opinion on the importance of going to university after school or not? Do you think there's a high place in university still? Or do you think there's more value in experience?
Why are you
rather than-
asking some has-been that used to be on the telly 25 years ago?
Well, I wouldn't say you're a has-been, but...
But why do you care what I think? I haven't got any trousers on.
Oh, me
do you know
too.
what I mean? I'm sat here in my pants. Why do you care what I think?
What colour pants are you wearing?
The blue. But you're just talking to some middle-aged bloke who lives on his own with his 3 cats sat in his pants. Why? You don't care what I think. You just want to use it as a springboard to tell me what you think.
To be honest, I don't really know what I think.
Okay,
more-
well
that's-
then go away and have a little think. Big up the people sat in their pants, right? Big them up. Try you again, Luigi. Try again. Yes, hello.
Hiya. I saw in your bio that you've got ADHD. I just want to know how you deal with it. I know it's really random, but
Well, that's an ADHD question. I talked about it a little bit earlier on. How do I deal with it? I tried meds. I didn't like meds. So I don't use well, I'm very lucky that in my career, when I used to be on the TV and the radio, is I was allowed to indulge my ADHD. That's why I got work, because I could bounce all over the place, and so it was indulged. I now work as a counsellor, and I work with a lot of clients who are ADHD or think they might be, so I can offer counsel in that respect, and it means I can come on and do a live stream like this and bounce all over the place. So that's how it works. It's also helped me make peace with a lot of my past. I'm assuming you've been recently diagnosed?
Yeah, me and my mum both got diagnosed around the same time as each other.
Yeah, that's often the way. Quite often, like a parent will be sat in the doctor's or the psychiatrist's room, and the psychiatrist will list traits, and the parent will go, "Oh shit, that's me. Hang on a minute, am I it too?" So, so how are you? How are you? You sound like a young person. Let me guess, 22.
20.
Wait, I like 2 years. I let myself. So, how are you dealing with it?
Not very well. I'm just trying to find like my way around things. Like I am thinking about going on the medication, but it's just like I don't know if I want to or not. Like I'm just trying to get everyone's opinion about it because I've heard like different things.
Here's my suggestion about medication. Speak to your doctor. Speak to people who are on it or who've tried it, and then think about it. Maybe you want to try it, maybe you don't want to try it. I know people who have said it's life-changing, and I hated it. So that is only a decision only you can make. And I will say, Amy Louise, there is no rush to make that decision. There is no rush to make that decision. And there are other things that can be helpful as well.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And don't take medical advice from some bloke. Don't take medical advice from people in the chat who are offering advice, which I'm sure is well-meaning, but is bollocks, right? Speak to a doctor and think about it.
Perfect. Thank you. I also wanted to say quickly that you are very funny. Like, it's just very funny watching this. I'm so used to
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I pressed a really inappropriate button then. Well, I'm glad you think so. I appreciate your kind words. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. If anyone who has been following me knows what that button was, that I could not have pressed a more inappropriate button. Luigi, I'm going to try you again. Here we go. This is your last go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's your shit internet. Reset your router. Do you remember when we nothing is done by accident? Ian? Oh, very wise.
What's up, mate? How you doing? Favorite video game of the 90s?
Wipeout. It's got to be Wipeout.
Oh no, just interested because I know it's sort of your era.
Oh no, that was my answer. Wipeout.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry, I thought you said Wipeout.
Oh no, Wipeout.
What, on the PS1?
Yeah, what a game!
Oh,
What
and
a
the
fucking game!
Chemical Brothers soundtrack.
Oh my god, I played it so much that I would get migraines and I would still play it, and then I'd close my eyes and it was burned onto my I could just see it, and it's still a game, not the OG, but I've still got Wipeout on my PlayStation now, the more modern one. Fucking hell, man, what a
Great game.
What's yours?
Mine was, I mean, I'm really boring, probably like the old Sonic the Hedgehogs.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But now you've made me want to go and download Wipeout. So
mate,
that's
go
fine.
and play some freaking Wipeout. What a game.
Hello?
Yes?
Well, I'm 18, I've got autism, and yeah, I have a lot of political opinions. It's all mixed. And you seem like a reasonable guy to talk to.
Okay, I'm going to be
college,
yeah, go on.
In college, I got a lot of snowflakes in my class. I say what I want. I don't care.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. I'm not interested.
Oh, sorry, mate. No worries. Have a good day.
If one of the first words you use is snowflakes, I'm not interested.
Apologies.
There we go. Also, when you come on, turn the fucking radio or the TV off. Sunshine says snowflakes and he's just being rude. People who say, I just tell it as it is, are normally arseholes. Not talking about that guy. They're normally arseholes, right? Just tell it like it is. And when you tell it like it is back to them, they often don't like it. What does that mean? What's that code? What does that code mean? Thank you. He's not Luigi. There we go. Okie dokie. What is this? Oh, should we have this? This brings up. This makes things a little bit more tense, doesn't it? There we go. RSD, rejection sensitive dysphoria. Yes. Let's try this. This makes it. I tell you what, let's get that guy back on. Come back on. Because I hesitated.
Hello.
I hesitated, and this is on me because you said you're autistic, when actually that's irrelevant to this conversation. And I was prepared to treat you differently from that, and I shouldn't. Whatever you've got on in the background, can you turn it off?
Hang on 2 seconds. Yep.
Right.
Continue.
So what were you going to say?
So in college, I will say what I want. So a few months ago, we had a assembly about modern day issues like racism, sexual assault, and all that. And the guy highlighted the issue with men's sexual assault in the workplace. It doesn't get highlighted an issue. I've mentioned that a few times to a few of my peers, and they said, no, we don't do that. It's always the man's fault. He's in the wrong. He's always the one getting bullied and that. Yeah, but when we report it, because I've been bullied and I've reported it, it just gets.
Well, hang on.
There's
And also just watch your language, but because we can't say SA.
Apologies.
But there's a difference between being bullied and SA.
Yeah.
So which are you talking about?
Both really, because.
So you've been SA'd in the workplace.
Yeah.
Okay. I was SA'd by a family, one of whom was a woman. So yeah, it happens, but
and it doesn't get highlighted, doesn't it?
Well, it does. But also when there's Basement Pete, fuck off. We're not having that. But when there's a conversation about men essaying women, why can't you just listen? Why can't you just listen to that?
I do understand where they come from.
But then why do you understand? Sorry.
Everyone
hang on. Sorry. Do understand where they're coming from?
Yeah, I understand that it does happen to women as well. And it happens to everyone. It doesn't matter if you're trans,
but you know the percentage. It's significantly more men to women, right? You know that. Right. Okay. So when that conversation about that is being had, why can't you just accept that conversation?
I do accept it. I just like opposing their ideas, trying to.
But hang on. Now you're like maybe, and I'm going to forget the fact that you're autistic because it's irrelevant.
Yeah, of course.
Opposing their ideas. What idea is there about SA to oppose?
I just mean the idea, their views on it. So
why would you oppose their views on it?
I just want to educate. That's all, and I don't mean to upset.
But I don't. Language is important, right? People have called me pedantic. It's accurate. You want to oppose someone's views on SA. You want to oppose their views.
I just want to give them a bit of a different outlet. That it doesn't just happen to one gender.
So all you need to do is. So what? You had a debate about SA. Well, I don't understand this.
I said it was a good assembly, and then they said, "Oh, yeah." And I said it highlighted issues, and they were like, "Oh yeah," and it's just a long conversation. I don't get along with my class.
I wonder why.
Yeah, well,
maybe not calling them snowflakes because that's a fucking pointless, dumb word.
Apologies about that again.
Well, no, don't apologise to me. You're the one that uses it. I'm trying to highlight there's snowflakes in my class. Well, first of all, I don't know what a snowflake is.
They're just a bit. We don't get along, basically. Our views are so different.
Have you ever thought that maybe
it's my attitude?
You're the problem. I'm not saying you are, but have you ever considered that?
Yeah, I've considered it, and I'm going through counselling. I've going through social services to support me on that point.
To support you on what point? Potentially being an arsehole?
No. To help my mental health. It's not. I've always had a different view. I've always been a bit of an outsider, but
which is okay. That's okay.
And I've always felt alone, and so that's why sometimes my attitude is not the best way forward.
What's
and
that?
I admit.
what's that feeling alone? What's that like? Tell me that.
Just I feel isolated. I feel like I feel quite depressed.
Yeah, well, that's terrible.
I grew up with my dad. Me and him, I had a lovely family, and me and my dad, our best memories were watching like Top Gear and some of the old comedies like Only Fools and Horses on the buses.
Yeah,
and so I can understand why some of my attitude is a bit outdated, because it's just some of my views are outdated. But I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You
that
seem
you
like
feel...
a reasonable guy, and I thought I'd just talk to you about it because you seem quite a cool guy.
Well, I'm an arsehole as well sometimes. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But well, I'm sorry that you feel lonely, and that's not a good place to be in.
It's fine. I'm getting better.
Social services to get involved. That's unusual, and that usually suggests something has happened.
When I was 16, I got picked up. I was groomed, and I had a lot of bad mental health in school.
Yeah.
And so they went, "Oh, all right, get social services in." It was only until 2020 last year they got properly involved.
Yeah.
And now I've got a mental health worker as well. So
good.
Can I answer?
How old are you now?
18.
18.
Just turned 18.
So that grooming was very, very recent.
Yeah, and that's why that's why my views towards like the SA against women, it always happens to women. It doesn't. It happens to men as well.
There we go.
That
there
sort of category does happen to anyone and anyone.
Yeah.
So I hope, and I don't always want to talk about it because it's not the greatest, and it's very, people don't always believe it. I'm getting professional help. Thank you.
Listen, I believe it, right? I believe it. And a little bit about me. And I don't say this because we're not playing top trumps, but to offer you some understanding. When I was 9, I was in the Cubs. SA, there was a family, and I got to be careful because there's a legal thing. But yeah, it's devastating. It's awful. There was also more when I was in my sort of early teens, which I'm sort of coming to terms with. And I say that just to let you know that I believe you, I guess is what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. And I'm so sorry that happened, and you deserved better.
What I'm doing now is educating and learning and helping others, like from experience. I've got a lot of friends with issues, and I'm always supporting them. And that's the thing. I've always hid a lot of my anger, frustration, upsetness in a mask, and now I've just helped my friends, and only a few of them know the true extent of what I'm going through.
And I'm really grateful that you shared that here with me today, and I am grateful. And you know, you don't need to. It does explain your earlier conversation that you talked about in the thing in the at school, and that does explain it. And you have been through stuff that no one should go through, and that is going to shape how you see things, and how, excuse me, and how you react to situations in your life. Do you feel you're getting the help that you need? Are you getting enough help?
I get more support now, and with college, it's better than with secondary school, because in my early life and secondary school, I was getting the diagnosis and all that, and they were just saying, just put me to a side. And if there was any issues, definitely in secondary school, because I was in lockdown, it would always be my fault. It wouldn't be the other person's fault.
Okay.
It would be my fault. And so I just became a bit of a troublemaker in school.
Yeah.
And now college I don't get along with their safeguarding, but now they're a bit more relaxed with me, and they just go, yeah, Cameron's like that. We'll talk to him and let him down gently.
I feel the urge to say, and you know this, but I just feel I need to say it out loud because I would have liked to have heard it. You did nothing wrong. It was not your fault.
Thanks.
And you're on a journey to make sense of it and to work through it, and it will take a while. But you are an intelligent young man. You're obviously, you're
not
on the
scared
right
of
path.
people. Not scared of people either.
Well, good. Good.
I'm not even scared of the police, and trust me, I've had a lot of issues with the police.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's not go down that tangent.
Yeah,
Listen,
no.
man, I'm glad we got you back on, and I wish you the
Thank
best
you.
of luck.
Thank you, Ian. Thanks.
All right, mate. Take care, Cameron. Bye bye. And Ivan, I know what I'm doing. And my spidey senses knew there was unfinished business. Let's try this. Let's try this guy. He's not says, try me again, please, sir. I was connected to the Wi-Fi, not to my data. Well, I've just tried to fucking connect you and it's still not working. Ian, I feel like you have two versions of yourself, one that offers help and the other that shut. How dare you! I don't know why it's not working. Yep.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
What do you do to chill out?
I listen to podcasts. I read. Can I ask how old you are?
45.
And I masturbate.
Nice.
What do you do?
Same.
We should start a book club. Fucking book club. Fucking book club. We should start a book club. I've made myself laugh. I've made myself laugh, and I don't do that very often. Daniel, Bob, Brighton, Little Leg. He's not Luigi. Alan, Nikki, thank you for the gifts. Absolute twatly. Will, I'm trying you, mate, and it's not working. It's not working. All right. I feel like, well, this is fun. I'm having the time of my life doing this. I'm going to go and get some lunch, and I'm going to do one of my hobbies. Oh, this would be a good podcast. If you want to listen to this, Happy Day says, I hate to say this, but it wasn't that funny. Oh my God, I'm sorry for enjoying myself. Oh my God, I'm sorry for enjoying myself. Hate to say it. Well, don't fucking say it then. Right, we'll try one last try, Will, and if you don't get through,
Hello?
then- hello?
Oh, can you hear me? Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Ian, you went on I'm a Celeb, correct? In 2017, was it?
Yeah, I won.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of I'm a Celeb until recent years, so I didn't.
Okay,
want to
neither
see-
am I. I'm a Celebrity is for being on, not for watching.
But how? What was it? A life-changing experience? Was it actually as good as it looks?
It was. There were some great bits. There were some awful bits, but it served the purposes I wanted it to serve. And I'm
what were
glad
the
I did it.
purposes for you?
Purposes
Sorry
were.
for interrupting.
Okay, the purposes were I was doing a radio show that no one was listening to and no one was promoting, so I wanted to plug the radio show. It worked. I needed a lot of money very quickly. It worked. And my kids would have been about 7 and 5, and they had never seen me on television. So, yeah, I said ASP, I said pounds. I'm not going to lie. My kids had never seen me on television, and I thought it would be an excellent opportunity for them to see their dad on the biggest entertainment show in the world.
Yeah, fair enough. fair enough. It sounds great. Yeah, like that UK bear said, is it actually all real?
Yes.
Or is it bits behind this? Is it?
There's no bits behind. There's no bits behind the scenes. It's all what you
fair-
see is
fair
what
enough.
you get. Yeah, it's all real. They don't
Who
bring in
was your
pizzas.
Who was your favourite celebrity on there? Like
Jenny
to- to
McAlpine, Fizz from Coronation Street. She's the one I'm still in contact with, and I got on. I absolutely loved Jenny McAlpine. Chappie, I got on well with as well, and that's about it.
What about Dennis Wise? How was he?
He was a prick.
Yeah. I could imagine.
Yeah,
I bet
he
he
was a
thought he was
prick.
a bit bigger than everyone else.
They thought he was the big man which is
Well,
ironic.
literally, he was the small one, man.
Yeah.
He was literally the small one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ian, keep up your good work and that.
Thank you very much indeed. On that bombshell, we are.